In the Impact segment tonight, relations between the U.S. and Mexico under the Trump presidency. It's no secret that President-elect Donald Trump is taking an aggressive stance against illegal immigration and other issues with Mexico. But former Mexican President Vicente Fox, one of Trump's fiercest critics throughout the campaign, is warning him that Mexico is ready to hit back.
In Mexico, we can be rude also. As I said, we're strong now. We're going to defend our people wherever they are, in Mexico or outside of Mexico in the United States. We are not going to let this guy to offend them anymore, to offend their dignity, and more so to deny the enormous contribution they make to U.S. economy.
Joining us now with reaction from Miami, Elvira Salazar, a news anchor for Mega TV. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Salazar. All right, let's start with that. Vicente Fox saying Mexico should defend the dignity of Mexicans who've crossed the border illegally and entered the United States. Your thoughts?
My thought is that basically Mexico is very concerned about its economy more than anything else. We have to remember that President-elect, or the new president, has said he's going to impose 35% tariff on all Mexican products or Mexican imports coming into the United States. And last week, 10% of the Mexican currency lost its value. So we have to understand that.
Can I just clarify something, though? He said if you're an American company that moves to Mexico and domicile and produces a car or a widget, whatever, and sends it back into the United States, he would impose the tariff. That's not a Mexican product coming over here. It's an American product produced in Mexico.
Well, that's correct, but we have to understand that the rules of origin in NAFTA is a 25-year marriage that it's pretty complex, and I'm sure that President-elect Trump is going to sit down. He is a businessman, and he's going to understand that this is a marriage that has been there for 25 years and getting divorced.
Sometimes there's bad marriages, too, and even if you've kept the marriage together for 25 years, there are irreconcilable differences. My point here is Vicente Fox wasn't talking about the Mexican peso or the U.S. dollar. He was talking about defending the feelings or the rights of Mexicans who've entered the United States illegally.
That is correct, and I think that what we have to do, which is what the mayor of New York was trying to do today, he was trying to differentiate between the criminals and the illegals.
Okay. Has Donald Trump. He said the first thing he would do is deport the 2 or 3 million illegals that had criminal records. Let me point to what you had just said, Mayor Bill de Blasio, on sanctuary cities. Listen.
I think that term has been misused in many cases. The bottom line here is we've got a lot of people in this country who are part of our communities. The vast majority, undocumented immigrants and all immigrants, are law-abiding, going about their work. We see them all the time in workplaces, on the bus, on the subway. We don't even know who's documented, undocumented, obviously. We do not want to create a situation where there's a rift, where people fear to come forward to the authorities.
Are your thoughts on de Blasio pushing back on the sanctuary city laws?
Well, what I think we should establish is that what the mayor of New York is trying to do, he's trying to communicate and create peace. We have to understand that 40% of the people that President Obama deported more than 2 million people in the last 10 years, in the last 8 years, I should say. 40% of those people were legal, 60% of them were criminals.
Yeah, but let's stay on this, though. But we're talking about cities who have decided to push back against federal law that says if you catch an illegal, for whatever reason, you turn it over to ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, then deports them. These cities have said, no, you think this is, are you in favor? I can't figure it out. Are you in favor or against sanctuary cities?
Hispanic community does not agree that we should hide or we should protect criminals, serious criminals. Those people need to be deported tomorrow. What I'm trying to say is that there is a very big difference between the criminals and the ones that are just illegal. So that is what I think the mayor of New York is trying to do.
I don't think so. Listen, I respect your opinion, but I think Rahm Emanuel in Chicago, Mayor de Blasio here in New York has said, no, we won't. It doesn't matter that your status. We're going to protect you. We're not turning you over to ICE for deportation. And I think therein lies the difference. Very quickly.
And that is correct, but then you need the protection, you need the help from the local churches, from the local police, and from the local authorities. And unfortunately, the feds have not had that, because it's very important not to create chaos in the community. And that's what I think that they're trying to do.
Elvira Salazar, thank you very much.